Welcome back. We've done a little bit of jolly cooperation to pick up some souls, specifically more than 20,000, because what we're going to do now is a little bit of housekeeping before we go through the Cathedral of the Deep. So we want to buy some things from her.
How may I be of service?
First thing we're going to do is give her the umbral ash that we've picked up, the Paladin's ashes.
This I only hope.
Then we're going to pick up some strange things. So we want a firebomb. We want a prism stone. We want the 20,000 soul key. We want a large leather shield. We want a torch. And that's all we want at the moment. All right.
Passion one.
Now with that funky little key, we're going to come up here, round to the left, all the way up to the top, and through this area here, you can see this is the giant, and if you get invaded lots, he'll drop a seed for you to pick up. You can see here that there is a cheat where you can run at that tree and jump that way and get some of the items we're about to go for, but we want all of the items because, you know, we're hungry. Now that ladder, you can see, we can't get to it yet, so pick up this guy, the soul of a deserted corpse. Come in here, open this up. Now it's important you do it in this order because there's a baddie at the other end. It's also important that you either have some flaming stuff or some trusty bow and arrow. We're going to go with our trusty bow and arrow. So along here you can see there's a tower in there. That's the tower. We're going to go in there eventually, but first we're going to come over here and drop down very carefully, and then again, first thing we're going to do is kick down that ladder so that we can get back here later on, because we're going to want to come back here quite a bit. Okay, we're going to drop down on that shiny, pick up the homeward bones, come all the way around, come over here, going to do it a few times to maximize souls, etc, etc. Don't worry about them yet. Pick up the Estus shard. We always want our shards. Be very careful not to fall here because, you know, it'll hurt. There's a fake wall. Give it a whack. Through here. Drop down. There's a chest. It's a safe chest. Pick up the covetous serpent ring. So this maximizes your soul intake. Now we are heavy again. Dag nabbit. There we are. We'll have to wear the fallen knight armor because we're heavy. Can we wear the Morn's ring as well? Let's put that on as well. Alright. Drop down again. And we're going to go back up and around. So say hi to him again if you want.
Come on.
Alright. Back around. We're going to do this a few times. So we've now got on, as you can see, our covetous serpent ring. Fallen foes yield more souls. Okay, okie doke. Back around. This time it's going to be a little easier because this time we're going to climb up the little ladder. Okay, up the ladder. Back down again to that little roof. We're going to walk all the way around, get our bow out. Or pyromancy if you want, doesn't really matter. I'll use the fireballs first because they're free, whereas I have to pay for my arrows. So you can see over there is Ninja Master. Good on. And a Ninja Master is just be careful because you do walk forward when you fling fireballs. And you don't want to fall down there because he is just outrageously strong. If you get into a fight with him down there, I find it very challenging because he is really strong. However, what he drops is the Uchi Katana. That's that sweet katana he's got there. And actually, after you kill him, he will be available as a summons. Now, the reason we're doing this, apart from the souls and because we don't really want to leave people like that alive, really enough to finish them off with the bow and arrow. Alright, I get it. Oh, man. Oh, seriously? There we go. Okay. Yeah, we get a bunch of souls from him for doing that. We're going to come around here, and there's a crystal lizard, so be ready with something heavy to do some whacking. Alright, we've done a bit of whacking. Come up the top here. Okay, first of all we're going to drop down, and we're going to go up the tower into the other entrance. Now, let's see. Come along here. Be careful not to fall off. Now you can go right or you can go left. We're not going to go up there yet because of a little thing that has to happen later on. If you go left, there is a jump you can make where you land just on that rock, and that's the Firekeeper set. It's a light armor set, maybe good for a magician or something like that. We don't have any interest in it whatsoever as Macbeth. Now this is much easier. We're going to run straight across to that. Down to the left. Don't be afraid to eat a bit of Estus along the way. Across that one. And we're dropping down on these gravestones all the way down to the bottom where we pick up our Estus ring. And this ring is a fabulous ring that makes your Estus go further. Open this up. And you can see that this is where our Uchikatana Master Ninja that hurts your throat was here. There's the Uchi, the Master's attire, and the Master's gloves. Now the Master is pretty much naked, straight out of sort of 70s, you know, Hong Kong action flicks. Oh, the Master wears no clothes. He doesn't need to. Alright, so do a bit of killing while we're here. We'll pick up the East-West Shield. Now you can come here at the very start of the game if you want to do a dex build. It's a good idea to come here at the start of the game. But, you know, I prefer to get the 20,000 souls rather than do the little cheat because I don't like cheating, and also you can't get anywhere near as much stuff if you do the cheat. So collect your 20,000 souls pretty much straight away and come here. So we've got our homeward bone. Remember, we've picked up the Estus flask. Now we're going to come down here and there's another little ember and a doggy. And you may think that we've done just about enough stuff up there, but no, we haven't done our shopping yet. So we're going to go up now for a third or fourth or whatever we're up to time and do some shopping. So back up again. And this time we're going to go up the ladder and we're going to meet Pickle Pea and Pumper Rum. And Pickle Pea and Pumper Rum are the two crows from the Souls games, and they have a little nest. They have a couple of nests. They've got this nest in here and the other one inside on the crossroads. This is a safer one because you're not likely to fall off. So you have to leave stuff for them. So here's some stuff we're going to leave. First thing we're going to leave is the Sieg Brow. And when you leave it,
Pumperum! Pumperum!
they say pumperum a lot, and we've picked up the armour of the sun, which is nice. Second thing we're going to leave is a firebomb.
Pumperum!
And we pick up a large titanite shard. Next thing we're going to leave is a black firebomb.
Pumperum!
And we'll pick up a titanite chunk. Next thing we're going to leave is... we'll try leaving the gold pine resin. I don't think that does anything. Oh, yeah. No, no. So when it doesn't want anything, it just says no. So let's leave... let's leave a prism stone.
Pumperum!
And you'll pick up a twinkling titanite. Now let's leave a homeward bone.
Picklebee!
And that little motion... I hate the wave. Let's do it instead of the wave. Looks like this.
Hey!
And you get to shout in your own voice. Alright, we're still leaving. Let's leave... what else can we leave? Let's leave... oh, I know what we can leave. Let's leave a large leather shield.
Pumperum!
And you can pick up another twinkling titanite there. So that's pretty hefty. And we've now got 2 large titanite shards and 5 twinkling titanite. So 2 large titanite shards, which means we can upgrade the clay again to the next level of beastliness, which is totes ace. So let's go do that. And there's a little bit more administration to do before we head into the Cathedral of the Deep. We're going to pick up another Estus flask thing. Down we go, tickety-boo, zim-zam zbillip. Let's upgrade the clay. Reinforce my claymore, please. Yes, please. And we can see that's going to take us up to 153 times 2, which is nice. Now, to do it again, we need 4 large titanite shards. It'll be a while before we get that. Now, you can see, of course, that, look, that the Flamberger is really strong. It's a really strong greatsword if you're interested in that sort of thing. We're not. You know how it is. All right, so clay only uses buff stuff. So that's fine. We've done that. Oh, we'll get our Estus while we're here. We can upgrade Estus.
Just wasn't it?
Reinforce our Estus flask. Yes. And we'll give him the coal.
Oh, used to fought a fine. Now I praise the God.
Alright. Okay. So we've now got some robust Estus happening. We don't need anything there. We don't need anything there. And what do we need for a level? Oh yeah, we can get a level. Let's get a level.
Well, it's very then hey.
Now if we get 17 strength, we can use a really nice little shield that we're going to go and pick up. It's much more Macbethy. Right, we're going to go now. We don't have any undead bone shards. We're going to go now back to Farron Keep. Now this thing here is entirely full of poison, and we will die. So it's important to remember, just to be emotionally okay with that. We're still fairly little in terms of robustness. So in here everything is poisonous. Now unlike all the other Dark Souls 2 games, the poison works really slowly. So let's have a look for a good poison shield. Oh, none of them are going to do anything about poison at all. Okay, fair enough. Physical, magic, fire, lightning, dark, stability. Lovely. So let's get the grass crest shield. Oh, actually, no, let's go back to our night shield because there are a few kind of baddies in this. Alright, when you come into here, first thing you want to do is come around to the right. And and we're going to grab a couple of quick things. We're going to grab the purple moss clump, which removes poison, and we're going to run straight ahead to that shiny. And back again. Now we are poisoned, and you can hear the poison sizzling away, and our health is slowly retreating. So, come in here past the slugs, and we're going to do a bit of a run to grab stuff. We're not doing this section yet, we're just grabbing two important items. One is that Estus shard. There's a Titanite shard. We can grab some of these things on the way past. Prism stones if you needed them, and that's what we want in there. Stone Palmer. Stone Palmer's pretty good. Now up there we can see another bastard, another dark sword wielding maniac. It's really unlikely we're going to beat him. We do have to kind of deal with him. Let's run past him for a second while he puts on his buzzy shield. Grab the Sage's Coal. Is he still following us? Yeah, he's probably still following us. They tend to follow you. Yeah, he's there. Alright, let's see if we can't feed him to one of the other bad guys. He sounds like he's right behind me. Nice. I'm going to let them duke it out. I don't know who won. He did. Sweet! And we're back where we started from. We picked up the shield. And we should be able to come on in here. We've got the shield and we've got the Estus shard. Alright. Now we can travel back to the Filing Shrine. Upgrade our Estus. And equip our new shield and make sure we're all tickety-boo and ready to have a little bash at the Cathedral of the Deep. Alright, so first things first, this is the shield what I spoke thereof. See? Now we're looking very Scottish. That round shield. Lovely. Alright. Now, we're heavy. So, let's see what we can do about being heavy. Sellsword trousers. Cleric pants. Let's have a look. Cleric pants. They're not bad. Alright, let's go with the cleric pants. They look alright, don't they? We don't really have options with this thing. We could wear the armour of the sun, but we're not a sun bro. We're Macbeth. Way too heavy. No. No, 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 no. Sellsword armour would work, but that stuff's lighter. Alright. Okay, now we're looking good, feeling great. Let's go. How many have we got? No, we're nowhere near it. There's a bow in the Farron Keep area that is a particularly good bow. Lots of fun. Let's upgrade our Let's upgrade our... Might as well spend these souls. We don't need them for anything. Let's give him the Great Swamp Pyromancy Tone. Now we wouldn't mind doing that one. That's 3,000 instead of 1,000. And you can see that it only uses a little bit more. I wonder if I can actually...
What is...
I've got any... Oh yeah. We only need 3,000. There's 2,700. And let's just see if we can... Oh, we'll buy it. Okay, and we'll try and reinforce the pyromancy. I mean, we can, look at that. We can take it up to 2, and we can even take it up to +2. Look at that's brilliant. Alright, so you can see that we're now doing quite a bit more damage with our fireball.
Do not be gone for long.
Now, let's just have a little talk through where we're at. We've got 12 faith. Now, if we get 14 faith, we can grab the canvas talisman and the saint's talisman later on. So I'm not going to touch that yet. We've got a low endurance of 13. We need to get that up. Now, strength and dex are going to be much higher later on because they're going to have to be. But we should be... We also need to equip for this area the torch that we purchased because there are bad things out there. Now, we haven't got... .9. We're going to stick with the chain. We're going to have to change the armor. What can we wear? You know what? We might have to, at this stage, go for Lucatile? Lucatile armor? I'd rather not. Might have to be, though. Let's go for Lucatile's armor. Oh, actually, we could probably get Armor of the Sun and the silly hat that we liked before. There we are. So we can now be a weird sort of sunbro person. Just for a little bit of cathedral action till we get a little bit more vitality happening, just to be able to carry the heavier stuff that we've got to carry. Probably want to get that to about 25 if we can. Eventually, eventually. Alright, now one of the rings that we could be wearing is a Havel ring thing, but we're not going to get that yet. Okay, so we will leave that there and next time start at the Cathedral of the Deep.